Hello, Jawaharlal Nehru Planetarium, Bengaluru. For the benefit of stargazers, the planetarium has initiated a program named The Sky This Week. In this program, we provide information about celestial events happening in the coming week. Also, we address certain important questions such as how to identify stars and constellations in the night sky, how to know cardinal directions using these stars, and what other objects that we can see in the night sky, and many more. Among many tools for stargazing, sky charts are essential companion for any stargazers. Sky maps helps in identifying stars and constellations in the night sky, and these sky charts are easily available on the internet. So, let us have a look at what all we have in this week. Evening sky, around 7:30 p.m. The bright object shown by the arrow is Regulus, the brightest star in the constellation Leo. Using this star, we can identify the constellation Leo. Once you recognize the pattern, then it will surely impress you. Eastern sky, this star is Arcturus. This is the brightest star in the constellation Bootes. You can identify Bootes constellation by using this star. This star is Spica. This is the brightest star in the constellation Virgo. Now look at the sky to your left. You can identify these 7 stars easily. In India, we identify this group by name Saptarishi Mandala. These stars, along with many other stars, is recognized as constellation Ursa Major. Using this, we can identify the pole star or Polaris. This is the north cardinal direction. Once you know the north, you can easily identify south, east and west. This is morning sky around 4 am. This is the same direction in which you saw Ursa Major constellation in the evening, but now you don't see that pattern of stars. Instead, you see a new pattern of stars in the form of distorted M. You can use this to identify the pole star or Polaris, thus identify the true north. June 8th, morning sky around 4 am. You can see 3 bright objects in the direction between south and southwest. This is the planet Saturn, the Lord of Rings. Using moderate telescope, you can see its beautiful rings. This is the planet Jupiter. Observe its brilliance. The other one is our moon. Let us look at the position of the moon in this week. This can tell us how moon moves across the sky. On 8th June, you can see moon in the constellation Sagittarius towards the right of the Jupiter. On 9th June, you can see it near the Jupiter itself. On 10th June, you can see moon in the constellation Capricorn towards the left of the Jupiter. On 11th, you can see moon moved little more farther away from the Jupiter. On 13th June, you can see moon with the planet Mars in the constellation Aquarius. Other than this, in the northeastern sky, you can see this bright star. This is Algol, the second brightest star in the constellation Perseus. Algol is a variable star. Its brightness periodically varies in a cycle of about 3 days. This is northwest direction. You can identify 3 bright stars here. This is Altair of constellation Aquila. This star is Deneb of constellation Cygnus. This star is called Vega, belonging to constellation Lyra. Joining these 3 stars with imaginary lines between, we get a triangle pattern called summer triangle. Like in the last week, this week also you can see large group of satellites moving as a train. These satellites are part of the Starlink project. On 11th June, around 4:45 am, this train of shining objects can be observed moving from northwest to southeast. In the sky, you can see them passing over the constellations Cygnus and Lyra, then passing between the Mars and the Moon.